Hello， 大家好，欢迎大家来到这个播客，跟杨老师学中文。我是主播杨丽群，我在泰国曼谷给您带来的精彩学习汉语和聊聊中国的节目。Hello everyone, welcome you all to Study Chinese with Teacher Yang podcast. I'm your host, Yang Lixun. This is a podcast about Chinese lesson and Chit Chat China, coming to you from Bangkok, the capital city of Thailand.The land of smile. We'll continue chatting about gāokǎo today. Can you remember what gāokǎo is? I hope you do. Gāokǎo is a short form of 普通高等学校招生全国统一考试, which means nationwide unified examination for admissions to general universities and colleges. This is a special word used in mainland China only. How hard do Chinese kids have to study in preparation for gāokǎo? Since when do they need to prepare? What to bring to the exam rooms on the exam day? What are prohibited in the exam rooms? What if they don't get accepted into the university of their choices? All this and more in today's Study Chinese with Teacher Yang podcast. Please stay tuned. As I mentioned in last week's episode, some parents decided to move to settle down in big cities or provinces and tried all their ways to get the house registration there in order to pave convenient ways to work gāokǎo for their children. As for children, they'll have to study since they were a small kid. Chinese kids are said to be very hardworking and to study very, very hard, especially in the last 3 years of high school. A daughter of my brother-in-law, who is a Beijinger, spends most of her time studying since she was a small child. She didn't get to help with any housework. She didn't get to cook or wash and iron her clothes for herself. Not until she passed her college entrance examination that she got to learn how to cook and do some household chores. One of my Chinese students told me that in her high school years, she had to spend time reading in the library until late at night every day. She had to chase to reserve a seat in the library every day. Not only getting to bed late, she will have to wake up very early to study before going to class. I myself have witnessed Chinese students around campus studying, standing and reading, or even reciting some English articles out loud under big trees. I used to ask them if they ever felt worn out. Some said they already got used to this kind of lifestyle. Some said they had no choice. Some said they try hard for their parents, for their future, and for better life. So if you ever feel like giving up on your entrance exam, you can think of Chinese people, Chinese students. Think about how hard they have to try in order to reach their goal. Think about the number of competitors in the test fields they have to compete with. Think about the chances of getting into the university in a big city or province if their house registrations are not in that city or province. Let's see what the students need to prepare to enter the exam rooms. First thing is their personal ID card. Second is the exam card and necessary stationery. And things that are prohibited in exam rooms are all the high-tech tools, especially ones that can connect to internet. Say smartphones, tablets, smartwatch, or even health watch. None of these are allowed in the exam rooms. And one very important thing that all students need to have are the masks. In some places, the proof of getting COVID-19 vaccination is also required. Before the test day arrives, lots of Chinese media will broadcast programs on tips to release stress, meditation, breathing practice, physical exercises, singing one's favorite songs, and taking warm bath are some of the tips recommended. This could help not only the examinees, but also the parents or other family members like siblings or grandparents to be more relaxed. Some of them might be so anxious that they keep waiting at the gate of the test location. Smaller siblings will send their encouragement and wish to their brothers or sisters who are taking tests. See how gāokǎo could bring about anxiety to the whole family. After the gāokǎo is over, it's time to liberate. Before the COVID-19 era, most of the students who joined the gāokǎo would plan for a trip. Once the exam is done, they will pack their luggage and hop on the bus or train to travel around, then come back to long for a result of their tests. The result is either success or failure, got accepted or rejected. Those who got accepted to the desirable university, they are all set for their future route. But what about those who fail? What should they do next? The answer to this question depends on the status of one's family. If they are quite wealthy, they can send their child to study abroad. However, due to the COVID-19, it might not be that convenient to go abroad for colleges. Some of them may choose to read books and prepare for the following year of gāokǎo. Some may get into vocational colleges to get professional trainings. For some, they may choose to start up a business provided that they have sufficient capital, ability, and experiences. However, kids in Gen Z now are quite talented. Lots of them have become successful starters within a few years. Those whose families possess lands and produce agricultural products would do the direct sell live online. Some bring in technological know-how to help improve their local communities. All these could be ways for those wealthy kids. On the other hand, for those who come from a low-income family, they will have to look for a job using their high school certificates. Though the jobs may not be that well paid, it's better than doing nothing. They could learn from doing the work and keep collecting their experiences and knowledge to get promoted. They could do some self-study, like, for example, on foreign languages or computers to improve their skills. Not being successful in gāokǎo doesn't mean the end of everything. There are different paths to walk on. Just keep walking. 加油! Cheers, everyone. Keep in mind that where there's a will, there's a way. 好了，今天的播客就到这了，感谢大家收听，咱们下周再见。Thank you very much for your listening. I'll see you next week. Have a good day.